Hello, everyone. This is Damon Mason, and welcome back to DBS. Right now, I'm about to break down St. James High School, which is located in St. James, Louisiana. I'm going to take a look at their defensive secondary, and I'm going to break it down. But just a quick reminder of what I'm doing with DBS. DBS stands for DB Specialist, where I'm looking at all the defensive secondaries of all the high schools in the river parishes in Louisiana. And once again, today I'm about to break down St. James High School with the notion of helping critique them, grade them, so to speak. But at the same time, if there's any pertinent information that I need to voice to help them out in the recruiting process, that maybe their parents can hear it and the parents can relate to the kids, or somebody who know the parents. And at the same time, hopefully some coaches hear my breakdown based on my credibility, based on the things I have accomplished as a former defensive back and a defensive back coach. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first thing, guys, you see right now I have the St. James page, huddle pages up. I'm gonna go to the team logo, and the first player on the list is Mr. Tyler Stibe. Tyler is number 4. He's a free safety. He's a senior, 6'1", 180. I know you guys can't see it well, so that's why it's important for me to read it out to you. So we're gonna click on this link. And to the left side right here, Tyler, he runs a 4.45 in the 40. He has a 4.23 time in the shuttle, bench 210, squat 315, and deadlift 315. So that's very impressive for a 6'1", 180 senior. All right. I normally look for see what type of film they have. So he has his junior season. He has abbreviations right here. I always like to critique these young boys. Say, you know, I would prefer you guys, my opinion, but I would prefer you guys to spell it out, junior season. We don't want scouts to think that we are in the habit of cutting corners, and just taking the easy way out and doing things. So anyway, we're gonna click this link, and we're gonna watch just a few videos, a few clips, I should say, of Mr. Tyler Stibe. All right, so let's back up. So we know he plays free safety. So the first thing I'm looking for is his locator. Oh, there it is right there. Free safety. Good. He has good depth. Deeper than the deepest. Breaking down here, excellent. Excellent. We're running back right quick. So he's deeper than the deepest, about 10 or 12. Breaking down here, interception. He's breaking forward, so that's momentum. And I think he's going to take it all the way back to the house. Excellent job. Now, that's how you start off your first play with a big play. All right, locator, free safety, nobody deeper than him. Again, he's breaking down here, getting that yak. Yards after catch or yards after interception. So we're going to rewind that because I want you guys to see what I saw. So he has great depth. I know I went back too far. Coaches do that sometimes. And but watch him, he has great depth. Deeper than the deepest, the ball's in the air, he's breaking how? Downhill. Everybody runs past him, he's breaking forward. The only thing I would say, man, is catch that ball at the highest point. All right, you caught the ball, so that's the main thing. But what scouts looking for those little things. Don't take those little things for granted. All right, once again, playing free safety. All right, he's coming close, so he's looking like he's playing for the run. All right, he sees the run. Boom, good tackle. Inside out. All right, now this is his special teams. Now, what I want to say about this right here, if I'm not mistaken, he had a great hit, but just my opinion for all you young boys who's watching this and your parents. Big hit. Boom, that's great. But separate your highlights. All right, if I'm a secondary coach, I just want to see just secondary plays. All right, make it easier for the coaches to see it. Now, I definitely like this right here as a former safety. Inside out, watch the alley. He has good depth once again. Get ready to play football. Took his read steps. Read steps meaning what? His first couple steps were back. He read run, Inside out, inside out. No cutback, no cutback, no cutback. Accelerate, make the tackle. You had help. Good job. All right, free safety once again. Good depth, good pedal. Ball in the air. Break down. Avoid the block. Make a tackle. Good. All right, we're lining up in the middle. Read steps backwards. Tight end release, middle of the field, one-on-one. Made a play on the ball. Excellent job. All right, this will be the last play we're going to look at. Good, good. He's sitting. Open field tackle, breakdown. Finish the play. So that was Mr. Tyler Stibe, number 4 for St. James. And very impressive. Got great size. Once again, 6'1", 180, 4.45. So from his free safety position, he can cover a lot of ground. He's quick, 4.2 in the short shuttle, and he's strong. So excellent job. So we're going to go back to, and let's see who's next on St. James' list for their secondary. So Tyler Stibe, go down. Next on the list is Mr. Brad Baptiste. Brad Baptiste, number 16, cornerback, senior, 5'9", 140. Now, do not let that 5'9", 140 fool you, because I'm 5'9". You know what I'm saying? And I was not 140, but I watched the film already, and this young man, I'm very impressed with this young man. So he runs at 4'4" and a 40. I'm not sure what Powerball is, but it's 23. So if any of you scouts know what a Powerball is, it's 23. He bench press 200 pounds. He squats 300 pounds. And he hand cleans 205 pounds. So for a 5'9", 140, he is very strong. On top of that, he is a senior, which means he definitely knows how to play the game of football on the varsity level. And again, all these seniors, these are filmed from their junior year. All right, locator right at the bottom. Right there. Good. Stop. Good, come make a tackle. Now, I'm going to rewind this and I'm going to pause it right here. See, this technique right here, guys, a lot of NFL teams use this, and a lot of people teach these young boys or want these young boys to use this technique, but they don't teach them properly. I want to say St. James is teaching them properly because it shows his discipline. Right now, he's opened up so he can see the field. He can use his peripheral to see the field. So he sees number 1 sits down. He's not going to jump that because evidently they're playing some type of cover 3. They may look like man, but they're playing the zone. He's the flat player looking for the deep player. So he secures the deep player, make him throw it short, come back, make a tackle. But I would prefer to see him stop and accelerate down here and make a big hit. Right here, once again, special teams. This is big for me because he lays out. I call it do the Superman. I don't like to see guys who just run by and everything. No, I know college coaches teach that. Just run. I don't like that. I teach leave your feet because when you Superman and you actually extending your body, get the ball as to come off of his foot. That was great effort. All right, right here, fighting up the blocks. Good, make the tackle. So we'll go back to see that. Look at his alignment. He understands the concept. Playing man first. As a cornerback, he's playing pass. He's securing pass. He realized the receiver not doing nothing, so now his eyes doing what? Locating the football. Excellent job, young man. All right, he's up top. Up top right here. Ball in the air. Good. He's close to the receiver. Guys, the whole thing about it is sometimes you won't get perfect coverage, and I'm talking about from a professional level, but you want to be in a vicinity that you can contest every throw. That was a contested throw right there. Scoop and score. Now I'm going to back up right quick. And I'm going to do a close-up. If I can get this done right. I think I've done something wrong, so I apologize. There it is. So what he did was, up top, good feet work, hands, get off the block. So in front of the block, he didn't quit on the play. The ball was thrown behind the line of scrimmage. That's a fumble. That's not just playing the game. That's knowing the game. That's key. I love it. He's up top, so we're going to get closer. Make a tackle, save a touchdown. Excellent job. This young man refused to be blocked. I love that. I don't like it. I love it. Here he is again at the up top. Look how he fights up the blocks. You can't block him. I love this kid. He's a cornerback who is physical, and he understands how to fight off a block. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Here he is again at the bottom. Good. Now, let me run this back. Let me watch a couple more of him. If you see close up, he's not going to turn around until he feels he's comfortable with the receiver. Watch. He don't turn, don't turn, don't turn. Now he's close enough because his hand is on the receiver. He finds the ball, locate the ball. Incompletion. Last one for Devin Baptiste. Or Brad Baptiste. Good. Good drive. Now he hesitated a little bit. If you watch, he hesitated just a little bit. Open up. See? That was a false step. Instead of him taking a perfect angle, he rounded it off. Probably could have intercepted that if he had a better angle. All right, bump and run technique. Reading the quarterback. I guess the offense confused. All right, get set, get set. All right, good, good. He's about to bail, open up, open up, open up. Look at that, look at that, look at that. That's discipline. That's discipline. That's discipline. One more time. Make him think it's a bump and run. He bailed. The short one stopped. He kept going deep. Evidently, that's cover 3. Textbook. Especially at the high school level, because I'm sorry, but in high school, unless you're a superstar, a high school quarterback will throw the ball where his coach tell him to throw. But for a young man to go from the high school level to the collegiate level, this is a young man who has a great concept, a great foundation of how to play what he's being taught at St. James High School. So hats off to that young man, Brad Baptiste, and the coaching staff for teaching him. All right, let's see who's next on the list. All right. So Brad Baptiste was the last one. All right, now we have his little brother, Tyrese Baptiste. Tyrese is number 37, free safety. He's a junior, 5'9", 145. So this was Tyrese's sophomore year. He runs a 4.7 in the 40. All right, a little bit slow, but you know you're going into your junior year. Hopefully with weight room during the summer, you get that speed down a little bit more. Bench 160, same thing. Spend more time in the weight room. And get stronger. But your squat 300, deadlift 330, and your power clean 135. So let's keep in mind that this young man was a sophomore last year. So that was the spring game highlights. You got just a couple highlights. See, they got there the mid-season. So mid-season highlights, that means that's some of the games he played in on a varsity level last year. So let's see how he did once we get past the commercial.
Which can cause irreversible damage. It's not a parasite, not a virus. It's vaping.
Are you serious? Vaping? All right, here we go. Locator, free safety. All right, Tyrese Baptiste. Good depth. Good read. Pedal, pedal. Boom! Let's see it one more time. Love it. That right there lets me know that this young man's not afraid to hit. I can build on that right there. You can build on that going into his junior year. Keep working, young man. I'm already impressed. All right, safety again. Now this time he came downhill. He mistimed his jump though. Let's see it again. I'm gonna do a close-up. He's at the screen, but he's gonna come up. He came up too fast and mistimed his jump. Now, I'm going to pause. Right idea, but the only time you come up is you make sure you get 2 hands on the ball. If not, you better knock it down. Because 9 times out of 10, we always say as a defensive back, a tip ball should be an interception. But but a tip ball could easily be an easy completion in a touchdown. Okay, good effort, but just make sure you catch the ball with two hands or you knocking it down. If I'm not mistaken, then try them again. Good alignment, good depth. First step is back, right there, good locator. Pedal, pedal, read steps, ball in the air. All right, this time you went for the hit. All right, where's your locator? All right, here we go right here. Now, see that right there? So that angle, I'm gonna go back. Now this was his sophomore now. I'm gonna pause it. Good, right there. Now see, as a young man, you went from a 45 to a 90. If you kept going 45 this way, you make this tackle right here instead of right here. And because you went from a 45 angle to 90, the running back accelerated and punished you. Now, you made the tackle, but you paid for it, okay? And for all you upperclassmen, juniors, especially seniors, 45 inside. See, right now he's trying to get outside. So there's no cutback because this cornerback is doing a hell of a job. You run 45 like a bat out of hell and close the ground, he has nowhere to run. But because you come 45 and then 90, you give him more room to accelerate, more confidence, and try to run over you. Now let's see what I'm talking about. Watch what happened. 90, boom. See, you almost missed the tackle. He ain't run over you. On that one, you was afraid to make the tackle. So let's see from the beginning. Pedal, good. Stop on a dime. Good. See, right now, good 45. Good 45, then you went 90. All right, but you was a sophomore. Hopefully you learn from that. All right, you in the middle again. All right, this time you got open field tackle. You got to break down, make a tackle. The best way you can. Almost the same thing, but you're still giving up ground. All right, that's good right there. So that was Mr. Tyrese Baptiste. Junior, going into his junior year. Tyrese, once again, was number 37. Let's see who's next on the list. So we had Tyrese. The next one on the list is DeAndre Dumas. DeAndre Dumas is number 25, free safety, sophomore, 5'5", 125. Now, that means this young man has some playing time. I don't know, maybe on the varsity level, but he has film. And my whole idea is if you have film, I'm going to look at your film. I'm going to break down your film. I'm going to critique your film. And if I'm not mistaken, I was impressed with this young man. So because he was only a freshman last year, I guess they didn't do 40s, but he's 5'5", 125, graduating in 2020, plays free safety and running back. Now, if I'm not mistaken, he didn't have a lot of film, being only a freshman. But what I did was I looked at a couple of films that he had. So we're going to go to the first one. He has several plays on his first one. Again, this is Mr. DeAndre Dumas, number 25. All right, so where's your locator? We're looking for you. Where are you? All right, okay, right here. Make a tackle. Keep your head up, though. A lot of young boys breaking their necks. Keep your head up. Use your shoulder pads. All right, where's the locator? All right, free safety. Good. Open field tackle. Make a tackle. Excellent. All right, that was it for that slot. Let's go to the next one. Again, this young man was a freshman, all right? And I like the fact that he's not afraid to make contact. Now, this is the one I was impressed with the most. He's going to come in the screen right here up top. I want you to see what's the technique, the breakdown. Right here, right there. Watch it. Breakdown. Tackle. I can build on that. This is a freshman. I don't care if he's playing against other freshmen, but it's a freshman. You're looking for somebody, you're looking for these young boys who are not afraid to make contact because this is a physical game. You get a young man like this who is willing to make contact, you work with him, you build on it because he's going to get bigger. Get him in the weight room, summer program. Get him, make sure he's watching, he's participating on scout team against the varsity. That's going to make him better. That's how you build your program. St. James, I am very impressed with these young boys, which means I'm impressed with the coaching staff because these young boys, evidently, they're getting from somebody. And of course, it has to be the coaches. So, good job, DeAndre. I see a bright future ahead of you in that secondary, young man. So let's see who's next on the list. Brad Baptiste, DeAndre Dumas. Next on the list is Mr. Carlos Price. Carlos, again, DeAndre was a freshman last year, so Carlos was a sophomore going into his junior year. Carlos is number 23, cornerback. A junior, 5'7", 135. Again, don't let the height and the weight fool you. He runs a 4.6.9 in the 40, 4.5 in the shuttle. He squats 235, and he graduates in 2021. All right, let's get to his film. And if I'm not mistaken, he had a mid-season film, which lets us know and lets me know that he actually got some playing time on the varsity level last year. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. But the first one is the best one, I think. Let's see. Technique. Open up. See? He's been watching the varsity. Excellent, excellent. Fight off the block, protect the inside, secure the tackle. Great job. Now, this is the one. Bump and run. From bump and run, now watching. Watch the take. Watch the feet work. Good, good. Hands on him. Now you find the football. This is going to get rewinded, guys. Look at this here. From across the other sideline to the other sideline. But then on top of that, it was two other guys chasing. They never gave up. St. James is doing something excellent on the West Bank. I got to go back to this here. Hustle. That's hustle. He is on top, the last line of defense, and they got two guys chasing. You got three people ran down one person. Great job, St. James Wildcats. All right, let's look at the young man again. If I'm not mistaken, he's up top. Watch the technique. Watch the technique. Pedal, open, open, shuffle, shuffle. Come up. Come up. All right. Tackle. Good job. You can tell he's watching the older class, the upperclassmen, I should say. Right here, hustling, hustling. Hustle faster, though. Faster. Get on top. Get on top. Get on top. See, you young guys have to understand this here. Don't jive. Don't expect your teammates to make the tackle. Trust them to make the tackle, but guess what? I don't care where the football is. You hustle your butt to get there. Don't expect somebody to make the tackle because they just might miss it. All right, watch one more play. Where is he? All right, let's get a close-up, up top. All right, fight off the block. Good job. Fighting off the block. The secondary at St. James refused to be blocked. Last one we're going to watch. Then we're going to move on. Where are you? Oh, this one was textbook. Textbook. This is the last play. I got to rewind it. Got to rewind it. I want you to see it. Now, this is a sophomore. And I got to pause it. Look at the alignment. The technique that St. James is doing, they're showing man coverage like they're playing head up. He's going to open up and run. An undisciplined player is going to jump that short route. So this guy is going to stop by 5 yards. If he stops right here, now he's one-on-one with a safety who might not be a good cover guy. But he is so disciplined that when he stops, he finds number two. Number one, number two. He's going to see number one, but recognize number two is going deep, fall back and get him an interception. And watch, at 5'7", I want you to see the vertical. That's what we mean by catch the ball at its highest point. Stop, number one, stop. Find number two, ball in the air. At his highest point. Now, really, he caught it with his body. I would prefer to see him with his hands up in the sky. All right? Kind of like that at the highest point. But good job, young man. And that's, again, he is going into his junior year. All right? I think I went too far, so let's see who's next on the list. I'm at the 24-minute mark. I don't want to be too much longer. So that was Mr. Carlos Price. Carlos Price, who we got? We got Jacory Esther, number 11. Cornerback, number 11, 5'9", 160, 4.5 in the 40, 190 bench, 315 squats. Going into his junior year. All right, we're gonna try to go a little bit faster. I'm gonna see, does he have any mid-season films? He doesn't. He only has a couple films. So we're gonna look at. We're gonna. All right, this is a interception. So let's see what we can see right here. Is there a locator? Ball in the air. All right, he's at free. Oh, where is he? Okay, bad thrown ball. Okay, good. Well, he found the ball. There's not a lot of film, so let's see. Let's see. We don't waste too much time. Did you have a mid-season film, Jacory? Oh, that was the basketball player. I remember that now. So we're going to go by Jacory. Let's go to the next one. We don't want to waste time. Let's go here. But Jacory, what is he going into? Jacory is a 5'9" cornerback going into his junior year. Didn't seem like he had a lot of playing time on the varsity level last year. Jacory Esther. All right, so next on the list is Joel Cooper. Joel Cooper is number 18, cornerback, or junior also, 5'10", 160. Let's see what kind of film he has. All right, I think he has only one play, so let's take a look at it. All right, he's up top, right there. Lanky kid. All right, good. Hustle though, hustle. Get to the ball, get to the ball, get to the ball. All right, that's the only film he had. So let's go to the next one. All right, I'm not pushed for time, but I don't want to waste too much of my time. All right, and if I'm not mistaken, the next one is that was Joel Cooper. All right, I think this young man don't have no film. No, he doesn't have film. So, guys, roughly that's it. The next one is Jalen Villanova. He's a number 48 cornerback, sophomore, 5'5", 140. He had no film. I wrote down the notes before. And the last one is Jaden Uber, I guess, number 28. Free safety, freshman, 5'6", 145. So, I'm gonna give my analysis on breaking down St. James Field. I am very impressed with St. James Secondary, which means I'm very impressed with the coaching that they're receiving. But whatever the coaches are giving them, these young men, they're taking heed to what they're being taught. And I can see that the younger guys are watching the older guys, because even when I watch the younger ones, I see them trying to do, to the best of their God-given abilities, what they see the upperclassmen do. I love their size, and St. James actually has 5 juniors and 3 seniors, and you can see that. So that means a lot of these juniors were sophomores last year, and they received a lot of playing time as sophomores. That's how you build a program. And if these young men continue to take heed to what these coaches are telling them, and putting great effort in the weight room, and doing everything to stay out of trouble, doing everything in the classroom, in the community, at home, you know, it's all going to transfer to the football field on Friday night. And I expect some big things from St. James High School just by seeing what I saw and what you've seen by their secondaries. So, guys, you know, I'm doing this here. Hopefully that, you know, it can be an asset, a blessing to someone who might know someone, as far as the parents, to the kids, even some, I know one of the coaches on social media, but even for a scout who might happen to take a look at this here and hear something that I might say that makes them want to take a look at St. James. So St. James Wildcats, good luck to you guys. God bless. Be safe, be smart, and have an awesome year. This is Damon Mason from DBS. Until next time, you guys take care. Godspeed. Be blessed. Peace.